Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we are going to take a look at Sigma-Theory by two French studios. Goblin Studio, which is responsible for Dungeon Rusher and more recently Robotorium, and also mi-clos, which has made Out There. So Sigma-Theory is an espionage game in which we are going to take control of a spy division which is working for a country, and we'll try to get an advantage by researching very powerful technologies. So before we go any further, I need to warn you, the game we are going to play today is a pre-release, so it might be different from the game we are going to experience on the 18th April. Nonetheless, let's create a new account and begin. Yes, let's do this. So the first thing we need to do is to choose who we are. So I'm going to run for France because I'm French. We're going to go, let's just change, I am Vincent, and we'll just go for a fake name. Alright, here we go. And let's continue. Then we'll need to choose our spouse. So let's go. We've got plenty of different characters we can choose from. I believe all of these are the spy we can actually hire later on. So they are not just regular characters, they are also involved in the whole espionage thing. There is quite a bunch, and as I was saying, all of these are spies. We might get more as we progress, maybe. So let's go. We are going to go for Zulu Young. I'm not really sure how it is pronounced. Anyway, let's keep going. And here we go. So let's begin. So here is our contact with the French government, and she's going to hire us on a mission. She's Anne Casenave. So let's begin. I am Anne Casenave, and I ordered your recruitment. I'll be your superiors for the next few months. You'll be directly accountable to me. Vincent, as a specialist in both field operations and delicate diplomatic negotiation, your place is at the head of the counter-espionage, but the French government has an even more important mission for you. Several days ago, the scientific community developed the Sigma-Theory, a scientific method capable of producing rapid advance with the potential to throw the world into chaos. Within weeks, we'll see the emergence of new weapons with unimaginable destructive power, as well as tools that can influence the economy, society, energy, transport, and even the human mind. Our civilization will change beyond recognition. French leaders want to monopolize Sigma technologies. The country that controls Sigma will control the world. Your mission: discover these Sigma technologies with the best scientists at your side. Do what you must to gather a team of agents and use persuasion, diplomacy and force to acquire the few scattered scientists able to work on these technologies. We currently have 2 in our own labs. We've given you a surveillance drone and a combat drone to assist in your field mission. You also have access to diplomatic support to conduct negotiation with the leader of rival nations. I am transferring you to our tactical operations so you can proceed with recruiting your team. Alright, so here we go. We need to choose 4 agents from this pool of agents. This pool is going to increase as you play the game. They are going to be unlocked gradually. I've got already a few which were not available in the beginning, but as you can see, there is quite a bit. They all have different traits and strengths, so we'll need to choose a bunch. So who are we to choose? We are not really actually choosing, we are going to choose them, but there is a dialogue which is going to decide if you are going to be able to recruit them or not. So who are we going to go for? Let's see, we've got also different kind of agents here. See, Espoir here is an elite agent, so we can only have one of these. Okay, so let's just begin. We're going to hire Rider, seems to be a night fighter, Wheelman, Loner, Honest, Ghost, and Smuggler. It seems to be quite a bunch of good traits. And we've got also a biography, which is going to be handy to try to recruit him, because he's going to, him or her, I don't really know right now. Ariko Kimura, it might be a man, I don't know. Yeah, Deko. Might be a woman as well. So he has, okay, so it is a man. So let's just recruit this guy. So give me one good reason why I should work with you. Sigma could help in your fight for human and animal equality. If you work for me, I promise there will be constant field operation. I know who you really are. Work with me and I'll give you means to grow your organization. So let's see. What do we have? So he was part of a gang. No, is he not? Illegal contests, race, battle in backwater neighborhoods. The Osaka Dragon gang have recently... Yes, he is in a gang. He's actually the chief. So he might be willing to grow his own organization. Okay, it's working. Good. Let's see. You just need to say what they want to hear. It might be troublesome at some point if you do not want maybe align with their will. Let's recruit also. We'll try to go for a hacker. Gamera is also from Japan and is a good hacker, so we'll need one of these to smooth things a bit in advance. So just try to recruit the guy. Let's see. He's not a killer, so the first one will not be the one we want to go for. You want to know what the future of war look like, Robert John. If you can imagine, I've already got it. I don't think he cares much about animals and human rights, so we'll go for the one in the middle. Yeah, he's interested in robots and drones, so all fine. So we'll try to go also for a good elite agent. I might want to go for Espoir or maybe Red Sword. Let's go and try to recruit Red Sword for a change. And let's see. She's a patriot and a spy hunter. And let's see. She's loyal, fanatical agent, cunning, and ready to sacrifice anything to accomplish her goal. Okay, let's just try to go for the last one. Okay, so she won't join, but I can still try other agents because I've got quite a bunch. We'll go for Espoir. So she's a pacifist. She's very good with combat. She's honest, and she's very difficult to catch. So she's a very good agent. Plus, she knows France and England. Oh, it is funny. I recruited in my last playthrough, and you don't need to guess what they need to hear the second time. It was like an automatic recruitment here. Anyway, let's go and try to recruit somebody else then. Rubber, what is she good at? She's a jailbreaker, she's a ghost and a hacker. I don't know, maybe I will need a field agent, which is going to be Puppet Master, Anonymous, high profile. Interesting. Let's go with Tiger. I got him recruited before, so it's easier. Let's see if they are going to be good. I've got, let's say, 2 agents which are going to be a bit better for, let's say, field missions, and 2 others which are going to be used for infiltration and hacking. So here's the place where we're going to play the most on the map here. We need to send agents in different locations to make them do tasks for the country or for our own division, as a matter of fact. And we need to advance on this tree here. So for now, I've got both scientists which are working on the same tree, which is quite good because it is very important to acquire the technology in first. If you do not acquire it first, it's not really interesting to you. You just need to really focus on something and really go as quickly as possible. Then we've got a panel with all of the interesting characters of the game. We've got our spoos, our agents, the scientists, which we know, the diplomats of the different country, which we can contact for, let's say, improve our relationship or try to leverage things against them. We've got private groups, which are not yet here, and influencer group and other things here, which we can use to help us on the ground. Nonetheless, I'll just keep going. We're going to go and try to do very simple things at first. So, we don't know We don't know the scientists of each country, we don't know where they are, we need to get a few informations, and to do that I think we'll begin with Germany here. We're going to send a surveillance drone. It's going to take a bit of time, but not too much. It's a game with turns, so you do a few things, you use all of your agents, and then you just end the turn and you see what's going to happen. So I'm going to send a spore in England. I'm going to send I could actually send Gamera also in England here. He's not surged there, so we will just try to infiltrate. Alright. And then I'm going to send our buddy here, Tiger, to Germany. And I could also maybe send Akiko. What is his name here? Well, I will need to check here. I don't know this one too well. So it is Ryder, his code name. So Ryder, Gamera, Espoir, Tiger. Okay, good. So each character has also traits. If you take a look at the scientists, they've got different traits you can use against them, and it is true also for the diplomats. If you inquire on them, you can find a thing to make them bend in your direction, if I may say so. So we need to wait for them to arrive in these different countries. So just end the turn. Alright, here they are. So they are all in the different cities they were bound to go. We've got a little bit of advancement on the financial tree here, so we are going to advance fairly quickly with these two scientists. And we're going to begin to try to act against these nations. So first thing first, I think Espoir is already done with the raccoon because she knows this country. She's familiar with France and England, so she can go straight away. Raccoon is useful because it's going to give you, let's say, you will be less likely to be spotted. So I need to locate where the scientists are, but I might want to inquire first on the diplomats here. So we are going to investigate on Diana Kirkpatrick here. Meanwhile, Gamera is going to make a little raccoon, so he will know a bit better the place. And when it's going to be done, I will try to go for a bit of hacking action, except I will try to hack Germany from England, so they won't notice me as easily, and I will not decrease my relation with Germany that much. You see, there is a score of, let's say, of alertness and a score of diplomatic relation here. So when they spot you, it's going to increase, and it's going to make your operation on the ground harder each time. And if you get spotted too easily and they know it is France, for example, which is going to be the responsible of it, it's going to decrease your relationship. And if you get too low, you might enter in a state of war or thing like these. Anyway, let's go and make a little raccoon as well in Germany, because I'm going to probably use Tiger and Ryder to do nasty thing in there. So they need to raccoon both, because they need to take their mark, and you cannot share this between agents. Okay, so what happened? We're advancing fairly fast. On my first playthrough, I did something which was not really smart. I didn't expect my enemy to advance so quickly on the research, so I did research many fields at once, and it's not really the right thing to do. You want to advance as quickly as possible, unless you get to snatch scientists very quickly from other countries, which might be also an option. Okay, so it seems Diana Kirkpatrick is compassionate, and she's paranoid as well. A bit strange. Anyway, we know already something about her, but we'll need to repurpose Espoir at some other duty. So I'm going to ask her to actually try to locate these scientists. There might be a bunch. And still 2 days for the raccoon of Gamera. And my two other guys are also busy. Okay, so we'll just let it go that way. I might want to deploy my other drone here. So we'll get all the support we need if we need to do some actions on the ground. Okay, so we are advancing as well here. Oh, okay, so what's going on here? Vincent, I heard about you. Vincent, I heard about you were assigned as head of the Sigma division. Please accept my congratulations. So let's go, and there is a relation which is going to be damaged or improved as you respond to these questions. So let's go for the first one. Thank you, Zulu. Your love and support get me through my missions. So we need to be careful because there is a game of politics, and sometimes you can go out of the right way to help your spouse, and it might decrease your relationship with your own country, so it might be dangerous. Okay, so for now we are 7th on the ranking here, so we'll need to climb as quickly as possible on this, but we'll need to snatch scientists to do so. So it seems there is still a bit of work here which is in motion. I cannot do much for now, so we'll just keep going. I could try to contact diplomats to try to improve our relationship with them, but okay, so let's see. Oh, Espoir was quite good and she managed to make her research without being spotted, so it's going to be nice. So we've got 2 targets in United Kingdom here, so we'll try to get a few information about them. Let's try to go and search information about this first target here. Meanwhile, camera is available, so we'll try to hack Germany or Turkey. Let's see our relationship. I think it might be better to take a look. Wait a sec, I need to see something first. So how are we on the... Yes, it's better to go on Germany. They might be more advanced than we are, so we'll need to go for this. Alright, so let's hack Germany, and we'll try to steal Sigma data. It might be it would be nice to have let's say an overview of how much chance you've got to make it work when you just over things. I could also install around somewhere. Okay, let's try to see if we can steal Sigma data. We'll know that in 2 days. Alright, good. It will give us a head start, maybe. Meanwhile, what's happening in Germany? We need to know more about... let's try to locate... let's see... 5 intelligence and 6 strength. Let's go and see if our other agent is more... nah, we're going to go with dagger. If I remember right, agent can gain a bit of stats at some point. So let's locate scientist. Alright. Meanwhile, what can I do with Ryder? You can try to hack. We could try to actually hack England. And see if we can maybe steal a bunch of Sigma data. I'm not sure it's going to work well, though. We can still try. Hopefully it will be good enough. Okay, let's see what's happening. Not much. We are still advancing on our project. Oh, Khalid al-Izid, the Caliphate of the Levant. It's a bit strange because these just unfold so quickly. You can actually, you are not actually able to read them at once. So, Colonel, I represent the Caliphate of Levant. We want to establish a fair, balanced Islamic Republic in the country ravaged by the West. We'd like your help. If you help us, we'll be generous, but if you betray us, we'll kill one of your miscreant scientists. We have a mission for you. You need to put a ransomware on the American server and send us the key. We'll send you further detail on once this is done. Okay, maybe for once we are going to try to do that. It's not too difficult. I've got fairly good hackers, so I might be willing to do it. We'll see. Plus we'll learn more about the, let's say, the alternative diplomat we can actually meet, and the other force which are going to happen in the world. Okay, so we'll need to wait one more turn. Okay, so it seems we've been spotted. Colonel was able to penetrate their research facility, and I think I collected all the information we need, but they spotted me. So Tiger is located, kind of. And what else has happened? We know more about a scientist, which is called Bertha Bernard-Lee, and she's a specialist of robotic, so it might be useful for us. And oh, let's see, our good hacker has actually quite failed. Colonel, my attempt to infiltrate the German Sigma research database was detected and I was locked out. Okay, so yeah, not good. Oh, nice. We've got some kind of alert on the map. Korea is kind of at war with another country, and if we want to harvest a bit of good reputation with Korea, we might want to send our combat drone in this location. So it's going to help them a bit. I'm going to keep the surveillance drone here because we'll need it if we need to do any actions against the German government. Okay, so the alertness is a bit higher, so I might want to use my hacker to... Wait a sec, I've got something else to do. Let's just try to begin by putting a ransomware into the United States database. Hopefully it will work. It will just take 2 days. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask Espoir, which is quite good also, to hack Germany, or just Germany here, and we'll try to decrease the alert level, so it will be easier to intervene for my other agent. Meanwhile, let's see, what can I do with Dagger? I'm going to try to locate the scientist. There is only one, it seems, so Germany is not the most dangerous country in terms of ranking. They are far lower than we are. So everybody seems to be doing something here. But I need to hurry because they might get interesting technology before we do. What's going on here? So, an international environmental symposium will be taking place tomorrow in Germany. Normally I would make a speech on our latest discovery, which I believe would have a major impact on awareness. I don't really want her to go to Germany right now. So maybe she could do it over the internet. Might not make a big difference, but she might be able to continue and give us this technology, or I could just let her go and the other scientist is going to finish it by himself. Or I could just send an escort, I don't really know. Okay, let's just ask her to do it over the internet. Okay, she might not like it. So Colin, the World Bank is an interested group that is very interested in your Sigma research in the finance field. The financial balance has never been quite so profitable for all, and we fear that Sigma discovery will destabilize it. You don't want to end capitalism, do you? We want to work with you. Every time you make progress in our sector, we'll reward you with greater means to achieve your goal. We appreciate any advance, whether issuing from your own laboratory or acquired through less scrupulous means. It's a shame we've got only one response here, but I think it's just an introduction speech made to make you discover who these forces are. Okay, so am I... No, I cannot do much here. Need to wait. So what happened? We are... Wait a sec. Okay, maybe we are going to research a new technology now. What's going on here? We've got information about Christian Winkler, which is good in robotic as well. So if I was to size two good scientists in robotic, we might be able to advance quickly. And we've been failed. We've been noticed. It was an epic fail here. Okay, another one here. I wasn't able to... Oh, okay. I've been decreasing a lot of relationship here, so we won't be able to do much. What's going here? We've got a new technology, nice. So stability project can predict financial market movement with effectively 100% accuracy. Theoretically, this could be the end of capitalism as we know it, for better or worse. Let's see what we can do with that. And we have the final result of the stability project. We can disclose this technology to the world for the good of all mankind. However, the World Bank, an influential group in finance, has requested that we deliver this information to them for their exclusive exploitation. What's going on? We're going to publish our result, but it's not really clear what it's going to do. There is a skull here, so it might be bad, and these two seems to be good, but we're still going to publish them. It's really going to increase the chaos in the world. So Colonel, as a transmission of the stability project to international political and financial authorities, has already produced spectacular... Wait a sec. Let's see. Already produced spectacular results. The most serious crisis in the third world country are being mitigated thanks to the global redistribution of wealth. In short order, the global financial system is being remade for the benefit of all, thanks to you. Inflation is a thing of the past, and everyone on Earth will soon enjoy a decent standard of living. It is not unthinkable that within a year the world will be free of want and poverty. Thank you on behalf of everyone. So we've been able to move back the clock by 10 minutes here. So if the red part goes to the right side, it's dead. You failed. But if it is going on the other side, it's good for us. So, Serge Tarnac, Anti-Capitalist Brigade, ACB. Colonel, I represent the Anti-Capitalist Brigade. We want to destroy the capitalist system that has been the cause of hundreds of million deaths for many decades. We'd like your help. If you help us, we'll be generous. But if you betray us, we'll kidnap one of your agents and deliver them to your enemies, where they will be tortured and forced to reveal your most sensitive secret. It seems very unlikely that some activists would do that. They are very extremist here. We have a mission for you, comrade. We must infiltrate the financial market to stabilize them. The Russian Sigma head has access to Wall Street. Investigate on them. Okay, so it is another mission we'll need to tackle. But first, I need to fix a bit my international relationship here. So it's still fine-ish with UK. Yet, in Germany, it's not good. So let's see what we can do. We need to learn more about the leader. Otto von Lechner here. See if there is anything bad we could actually get on him. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask Ryder to take a look at the Professor Winkler. Without tie, care more about her work than people. She's chauvinistic, so I cannot seduce her, I cannot bribe her, I can convert her or abduct her, but it is less efficient if I use that. I could try to convert her, but I believe it might fail. It's a bit too early. Okay, let's see if we can actually manage to hack the country. We need to lower the alert level. Hopefully it will work. Meanwhile, let's try to do the same. Oh, I could also... No, we are going to try to hack Germany again, once again. And we'll try to lower the alert level. Hopefully it will work. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask Espoir to get a few information about the other scientists we've got here. Oh, we're dealing on these. I think we're going to keep focusing on stability, but we'll need other scientists to get in soon. Because we've got just Jacques Royer here, which is very good at finance, and I've got also Louise Aspect, which is also very good at finance. Okay. So I was lucky because you don't get the same scientist every time. Getting two scientists of the same let's say, specialty is quite good. It's very strange that my relation with the World Bank is increasing as I stab them in the back before. I don't know. Okay, so let's see, what do we have on auto? Is narcissistic, is ignorant, and is a sex cultist. Okay, so it might be useful against him. Bad news, I'm afraid Russia has completed the project codename Mentalis. Okay, not good. The Mentalist technology has been used by our enemy. It can be used to boost mental abilities, and I've learned that all their scientists have been operated on. They could be on the verge of a huge breakthrough, so I might be willing to move all my force in Russia. Vincent, I have a favor to ask. We think that a large corporation is dumping radioactive waste in India. Can you send a surveillance drone to check? Just a quick visit to take a few photos. Okay, we'll go for this. Consider it done. I'm already wasting my dotation quite often, so it seems your spouse or husband is also involved in different domains. Here it is ecology. I think on my previous playthrough it was probably finance, I don't know, but depending on the randomness of this, it might be always different. Okay, so I was speaking about going to Russia to try to oh, they're dealing, they are fifth. Okay, I wonder, I should maybe send an agent there to take a look. I've got only Tiger, and I don't think is he, does he know well the Russian ground? Not too much. There's a warrant against him in UK and Germany. I should remove these at some point, but I could send. I'm going to send him to Russia, so you can do a bit of raccoons, and it will begin to check what we can do there. And who's the scientists we are to have looked there are, because they're all busy hacking. I hope they're going to succeed this time, and I'm not sure. I don't think so. Let's see. I was able to collect some intel on this scientist, but I was detected, so the UK seems to be a little bit more on alert here. And okay, we are going to move our hacker at some point. I think it's going to go right away. Yes, he's going back to France. Good. Meanwhile, I'm going to send a spore in Russia as well. I was not very efficient in UK, but we'll try to do better things next time. Is Ryder fine? No, there is a bunch of warrants here. So you know what? I could actually just. Can I remove that and just ask him to leave? Nah, I cannot. Good to know. Anyway, let's see. I'll try to repair my relationship with UK and Germany at some other point. They might have some conflict that need to be dealt with. Okay, so we are in Moscow. I didn't really understand the importance of the Sigma project, but the eye of the world are on you. I thought that perhaps you and I could work together. If you hand over some of your research, we could strengthen some of our international agreement. But can we afford to do so? No, we need to keep it. That's a shame. I'm not going to hide the fact that we all had a lot invested in you. So I lost a bit of relationship with the friends. I need to be careful because they might take care of me if I'm not careful. We need to do better as we progress. No, because I've got already an agent in Russia. Let's make a first raccoon here, so we'll be able to work better. I'm going to send. Where is my drone? I've got no more. Maybe somebody has maybe unlocked the technology which is going to prevent me from using them for a bit. Well, it's like who's not. Okay. Is anyone with... no. Okay, we'll go directly to Russia. We're going to try to focus on these scientists right away. Not going to try to improve my relationship or anything. Okay, so I've got no more drones because the government has cut these from my dotation, so I've got no more drones. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to send Ryder to Russia as well. We're going to send all of our team there. Wait a sec, there is an agent. Yes. Okay, so let's make a raccoon as well. Oh, I've been destroying a bit our relationship with Germany. Oh, come on, are they attacking us? Not. I've been doing that. Come on. So colonial chaotic management of relationship with Germany has led to open conflict. We are currently positioning our troops to face their attack. I implore you to contact the Sigma head of Germany to negotiate peace. Okay, let's try to do this right away. Let's contact Otto. Requesting meeting. I will be able to speak with him in 4 days. I think I do have a bit of dirt on him, so I might be able to maybe push him to go backward, but we're going to go and be dragged into fights, obviously. Yes, we are at war. So the battle at Berlin between the armies of Germany and France, 310 soldiers of Germany killed and 210 dead on our side. Okay. Okay, so United States has completed the project code named Lightning. So we'll do our best to reserve and... okay, so it's bad for us. They're going to progress. So we believe that this pure augmentation gives its agent superior physical ability. We can expect that their field operation may become more confrontational. Okay, so they've got very good agent now. I need to be careful with this. So I've got 2 agents which are available. Let's try to learn more about Igor. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask Gamora to make a bunch of Russia. Oh, no, I need to actually make a raccoon thing. Wait a sec, maybe I could go with just locate scientist and just be done with it. He's not really good with raccoons, so it might be better. Alright, so we are still fighting with Germany. And we know more about Otto. Or we should. Not Otto, it was somebody else. What's his name? Oh, Japan has completed the project code named Panacea, so I believe it might be medical. So they can synthesize a universal drug against cancer. Oh, Turkey has completed the project code named Solar Network. Because they've got probably unlimited energy or something like that. Oh, one of our scientists has disbanded. Okay, so we lost. It might just spin out of control. We might lose both. Okay, we've got less scientists to work, and it seems our research is going to be slower. Okay, so we are taking part in an international diplomatic summit to ease tension, but it's turning into disaster. The minister think that you can salvage the situation. We've got one last chance. If we uncover some Sigma secret, we might be able to buy ourselves some sort of international agreement. Let's see. So our secret in exchange for peace. No, our secret belongs to us. Our secret is our weapon. Kind of, but I think I already revealed all of them, so I can actually just give them away. So we're going to gain a bit of... yes. And France is a bit better with us as well. But we have given our knowledge to most of the countries, though. That might be a bad move, but we'll see. Oh, my mistake. I died. Anyway, let's keep going. I think... No. Player country lost 3. What's going on? As I was saying, the game is a pre-release version, so there is a bunch of things which are broken. Yet, one of these things is that we actually can... It's not a very good score. So we can actually continue. At least it was working last time, so even though I died, I can actually keep playing. I don't know if it is intended, but we're going to take advantage of it to see more things, because I failed to show you one of the other gameplay elements which we need to see. Do I still have agents or not? It seems not to be the case. Yeah, they are still there, but I cannot see them. Why is that? Let's see. Let's go back. Let's end the turn and see if it's going to come back. Okay, so we are not at war anymore. I've got my drones back. Okay, China is advancing as well on the project share. I gave it to the World Bank, so they're going to make a huge amount of money. We've got a conflict over there, so we're going to send our drones. This is the only thing we can do for now. It might give us a better relationship with Germany, which is not a bad thing. And at some point they're going to propose to give us new... Oh, there is a meeting here. Okay, let's see. What is he saying? My country doesn't approve of your methods, Colonel. So is ignorant and is narcissistic. So I need to take him on the right side. So let's see. I'm only negotiating with you because of my admiration for you. I could go for this. If you turn out to be a problem, nah, it's not going to work. I'm not eager to admit it, but I'm in a bad spot. I need your help. Let's go. I'm going to try to go with this. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Ah, it's working well. Let's see. I want to improve our relationship. And let's see. Nah. I don't really have any more scientists, I think, so I could give him... Nah. I'm going to grant him access to our research, even though there is not so much he's going to gain from it. Okay. We have failed to come to an agreement. Okay, it was not good enough, but... Nah, we gain nothing. The thing is that I'm not advancing in the ranking anymore because I'm dead, kind of. So we're going to get there is an operation in Congo as well. Vincent, I'll do it before your calendar reminds you. Today is the anniversary of the first time we met, and we said we'd do something special, but I'm in China. So what do you want to do? So we'll go for Dynamite here. I've been already erased for the hierarchy of France, so I can actually spend the money. We don't care. I'm going to send a drone here in Congo so we can improve our relationship with United States. I'm not really advancing anymore. I should check what's going on here. I think the thing is that we are lacking a scientist, mostly. As I'm going to probably finish... Oh, I improved our relationship with Germany, so it's a little bit better. So at some point France, I think I need to be over 50%, but France is going to propose me to recruit other agents. We're at 45%, so it should come quickly. Oh, it is we're going to lose our second scientist. So I think you need to take a break. He's not advancing anyway. Maybe it will be Snatch or something, because it might be also the other agent from other country which might actually try to maneuver him. I've been so quick to die. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, let's keep going. Yes, we're not planting, I know. So they've got a new project here, Geoforce in Turkey. We are meeting a new corporation here, Star Frontier. And we lost a bit of rotation, not good. Oh, Japan has lost as well. So when you are done, you can actually just try to destroy their chance of winning. But I think I lost my drone, so again, it's probably because of my loss of reputation here. I still don't know why I died because of the bug for the dialogues. Come on. We don't understand what you are doing. I'm not doing much right now. Let's see. We are a weapon. Okay, we lost only 5%. We've got no more drone. Okay, so what shall we do? I'm going to maybe restart quickly again, so I can show you what I wanted to show you, because it's not going to work well. And you see, there is a bunch of things which are not working anymore. Because I've got no more scientists, I've got no more agents. It's not going to be fun if we continue that way. So let's just go back to title screen. I'm going to quickly select character. Let's make a new account quickly, and I will show you how we extract. Okay, we'll be John Doe today. I'm going to we'll try a new character here, and here we go. Oh, I think I did not choose my country. It will work anyway. So we are working for the US here, so we'll skip everything. We are going to choose a bunch of agents I know already, so I was not really happy with Gamera last time, but we are going to take him anyway. Maestro is an interesting agent, so let's go for him. Can I remove him? Let's see if I just... nah. Okay, Maestro was quite good. Let's see. I'm going to recruit Espoir as well. I could go and get Shiva. It might be a bit dangerous, but no, I cannot. He's a special agent here. So we'll go for Venom maybe? Oh, I did not manage to recruit her before. Let's see. Let's go for the second one. Oh, okay, she's joining. Cool. We've got 4 agents. And this time we're going to try to go a little bit more brutal here. I'm going to... okay, let's go against France for this time. I'm going to send... Maestro and Venom. Meanwhile, I'm going to ask Gamera to hack France to locate the scientist. Alright. Espoir is going to try to decrease... I cannot see much. Maybe if I move a bit the camera, I don't know, it might be working. Let's hack France again. This time, let's try to lower the alert level with Espoir, and that's all I shall be able to do. Maybe not. I could actually... you see, there is 2 new scientists here. We've got one which is working on the neuroscience here, and another one which is going to work on finance. Let's just... it's not going to be as efficient, but we need to have a little boost, or we will not be able to prevail. Let's end the turn. The thing with USA is that it's a bit far, so it's taking a bit more time to reach the different location. Okay, so I failed to hack France, yet I know where the facility are. It's not too bad. They're almost there. So what shall I do here with my 2 hackers? Because hacking seems not to be working well today. Okay, let's try to put a ransomware into UK's server. And we're going to do the same with Germany, even though I've got a little bit of trouble with Germany last time. When you hack from your country, you are easier to spot, but you've got better infrastructure, so you are able to do better hacks. Okay, so I've got 2 agents in Paris. Oh, Fumiko, yeah. John, I heard about you were assigned. Yes, I'll just go for the first one. We've been through that already. Okay, the Caliphate is here as well. It's a bit strange because last time the Caliphate just happened in the very end of my playthrough, and now he's here twice in the beginning. Okay, so let's just send one of our agents in Raccoon. And second one. Alright, we need to identify these 2 agents. It's going to take 2 turns. These 2 scientists. And I don't think we're going to... What's going on with that? Oh, we've got a new agent here. Suba. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, I didn't know I was actually doing the quest, but it is interesting. Okay, I'm going to work with... I've been giving them the ransomware I put into the UK server, but they asked me to be kind of a double agent. So we'll just try to do that. Okay, so we'll just send drone into the UK. We need a combat drone. Meanwhile, I'm still working here, so we'll try to do more hacks. We're going to send a ransomware into a server in Turkey. And Espionage is going to maybe do the same in Russia. Okay, so we are almost located. Suit attack in London, 25 dead, the United Kingdom suspect. Local group, it might be the Caliphate here. Okay, let's see. So now we should know a bit more about this scientist. No, we don't. Come on, is there? Let's take a look quickly. Oh, we actually failed. Let's make a recon quickly. Okay, how are we doing here? So we've got friends somewhere in Russia and in Turkey. Good. So UK is going into military operation in Mali. So we could go and send a drone to support them, maybe. Not right now, but maybe next turn. Okay, let's try to decrease the heat level in France. Hope it's going to work, because if it's not working, it's going to make a bit of trouble. Alright, we'll try to do... I don't know if we can actually do it twice like this, but I'm going to try anyway. Okay, so we've got a scientist which is here. So Cecile Choquet-Bras. So it is not the same character. It was Professor Aspect last time. So she's a specialist in a different field. Okay, it seems we've got somebody which is not well. Alright. The Caliphate is back. Oh, who's that? There is another one. The Council of States. It's working in neuroscience field. Okay, so now that I've got information about one character, I'm not going to lose time. We are going to let's see. We are going to abduct her. It's not the right way to do so, but that way I can show you the gameplay I was speaking about. Meanwhile, what shall I do here? I'm still working on this, so we'll just end the turn. Okay, it's good. We managed to actually abduct her. We are going to be required to actually extract her now, because they are working on a solar network here in Germany. Okay, so what's going on in the UK? Professor Hamilton was killed by the Caliphate of the Levant. Not cool. Wait a sec. No, it's all fine here. At least I think so. Did I not? But there is something wrong here. Let's take a look at our... Wait, yes, we lost one scientist. Not cool. So what happened? Because I had Professor Choquet-Bras in... No, I can exfiltrate her. Okay, good. But the thing which was strange is that there is normally there is an icon which is indicating that the professor is ready to be exfiltrated. I don't know why it was not there. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be a little bit different. We're going to get this screen here, which is going to be a way we need to go through to manage to exfiltrate the professor. And to do that, we need to use our agent stats. So strength and intelligence are going to be important, but also a weapon here. And we've got also a spy drone here, which is going to help us as we progress. If we had ties to organization, we could have some help from them. And let's go for it. So we need to go all the way to the east. And let's see, so it's going to take the form of choice you're going to take on the way, and you'll need to get the good one depending on the skill of your agent. So I took a cab, but I've got a bad feeling about the driver. He's been staring at me in the rear view mirror the entire time. He's suspicious of something. So there is a few things I can do. I could get out now. I could just steal his cab. I'm going to try to steal his cab. I've got an agent which is relatively strong, so it might end well, kind of. So yes, it's good. We are going to be able to go for. And let's see. So I tried to avoid the police cordon, but they blocked every exit. They're firing at me. I'm getting under cover. Okay, what's going on here? Our 7th drone indicates that you are nearing a patrol looking for you. Detour to the alternate route we are sending now. Okay, we cannot avoid them. They are already in contact. So we need to deal with them. So I can neutralize them. I can flee. There is only 4 of them. I think Agent can fight more, so we're going to try to neutralize them. Okay, nice. No more threat, plus no injuries. Very good. So I'm walking past large office buildings. Look like a computer company. Going through the building could save time, but it looked like everything is locked down. I'm going to stick to the plan. I'm not going to advance much, but still. Bad news, I've ended up in a banned protest, and the authority grabbed everyone they could. We're being driven to a secure area in a large truck. Okay, so let's see. It'll be easy for you to get out of here there quietly. Get out of there as quickly as you can, even if you have to use force. I'm gonna try to go with this. I had to knock the driver unconscious, but I'm out. The other prisoners are covering my escape. Nice! So what else do we have here? We're almost there. It was going pretty well for now. I had to hide for a few minutes in this side street used by drug dealer. One of them sold me a weapon for some cash. Nito will be able to fire. They're on my till. I could take refuge in an Indian embassy. Are you in good time with them? Not really, so we'll just go with it. He's going to get spotted if you don't. So, our drones, if you don't have the drone, you go straight to them. And unfortunately there is... Oh, he managed to actually go through. And here we go. So it was fairly good. We do not lose anything except a bit of relationship with France. And our country is pretty pleased with it. So now we've got an extra scientist. Or at least we'd have an extra scientist if we were to keep the first one. Anyway, I'm not going to go much further today. I'm looking forward to see how they're going to update the game as we get closer to the release. It's a game which is going to release on PC, but as it's playing, I'm expecting to see it come later on mobile, because the way the UI is designed, it makes you feel like you would like to play that with a touchpad or something like that. Anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please consider following my referral link to buy your games on the Humble store. They've got pretty nice price and interesting bundles as well. So with that said, until next time folks, have fun!